Most AR experiences fail before they even start. Not because the tech is bad, but because people don't actually get to the experience. Think about it for a second. You see an interesting advert, you click and it sends you to the App Store to download an app that you might only use once or twice. That is where you lose the majority of people. But WebAR completely changes that. It removes the friction. No app, no install, just click and go. In this video, we are breaking down what WebAR is, how it works, and how we've been helping brands like British Gas and Louis Vuitton unlock their true potential through WebAR. With Spark Emerging Technologies, we design experiences that people actually want to use. Over the last 25 years, we've been using virtual reality, augmented reality, and WebAR. And in that time, one thing has become very clear to us. The technology isn't the problem. It's getting people to actually use it. And that's where WebAR comes in. So what exactly is WebAR? WebAR stands for Web Augmented Reality. Think of it like the holodeck from Star Trek. It allows you to view augmented content over the real world without having to download an app directly within your browser. Think Chrome, Safari, and even Microsoft Edge. You click a link, you give camera access, and the experience starts immediately. No app store, no download, no setup. It really is that simple. Now compare that to more traditional augmented reality with apps. There are a lot more steps. You click on the link, you download the app, and that takes 1 to 5 minutes. Once you've done that, you have to then open up the app, enabling camera access before you even get into the experience. WebAR removes all of these hurdles, turning it from something like a commitment into something that can just be done instantly. So here's why traditional augmented reality just sucks. They simply ask too much upfront of the user. Asking somebody to download a whole app for an experience that they may use just once or twice, it adds time, it takes up storage, and it removes a layer of trust. So while a small percentage of people may follow through and enjoy the experience, the majority of them are going to fall off at one of the points along the way. This ultimately limits reach, engagement, and overall results. So why exactly does WebAR work? Well, there are 3 main reasons this works so well. The first is accessibility. Anyone can access it instantly. You don't have to have a high-powered device. As long as you've got a stable internet connection, these WebAR experiences will work. Number 2 is engagement. People will actually open the experience because there's less barriers of entry. And 3 is performance. More people using it means better results overall. And because it uses web technologies, they are incredibly performant on device. This will run on a £100 Android phone all the way up to the most expensive iPhones. So let's take a look at what this looks like in practice with one of our case studies, British Gas. We worked with British Gas on a WebAR gamified experience where Wilbur, British Gas's mascot, went on an Easter egg hunt around the user's real world. Once they found Easter eggs, they opened them up to unlock rewards. This drove massive engagement for British Gas because it was so easy to do. They could simply send out an email with the WebAR link, and then once the user had logged in with their British Gas rewards account, everything else just worked. It was also fun and engaging with clear incentives as to why the user should use this application. So now we've looked at that case study, how exactly does WebAR work? At its highest level, WebAR uses the browser and the phone's both gyroscopes and cameras to unlock augmented reality experiences. It downloads, streams, and renders all of the WebAR content directly on device. The main caveat of WebAR though is performance. You aren't going to be able to do as much as you could in a standalone app because of the platform limitations, which we'll get onto in a moment. But with that lower power comes a higher amount of accessibility from everyone from the low-end Android users all the way to the high-end iPhone users. So let's talk about when is best to use WebAR in your experiences. We find WebAR is best when your goal is both reach and engagement. It works especially well for product visualization, campaign activations, education, events, and interactive marketing. If you want people to actually engage, this is the most effective way to do it. So let's quickly talk about those limitations when it comes to WebAR, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. WebAR certainly has its limits, the main one being you're working with the constraints of the browser. Typically, this means you've got a lot less memory to play with than you do on a standard AR app. It will never reach high-end AR native app performance. But with a few considerations in mind, you can still get some pretty incredible results. If you want to learn more about WebAR and how it can be used in your workflows, why not comment AR down below and we'll send you our AR agency playbook. My name's been Robert, this has been Spark Emerging Technologies, and if you're interested in even more XR deep dives, then get subscribed down below.